Okay, this video's for my boy HairWaySteven. I wanted to show him my Oster LatherService. Pretty decent machine. I like it. Like I was telling Steve in the video, it was leaking when I first got it, so I had to take it apart. Yeah, you have to drain the whole system, take the screw off of here, take these two screws off, these two, flip it over. There's a bunch of screws at the bottom of it, and what happens is once you get everything unscrewed and disconnected, you'll see the motor back here, and then you'll see there's two screws that hold, or this one screw to hold this in place, and then there's a shaft. Once this knob comes off, then there will be a shaft in there that will pull out, and it's about, I'd say about that long. Yeah, and basically what that does is the knob does two things. It's a switch, yes, but it also is this movement right here opens and closes the valve that allows the fluid to go inside the chamber. So say for example you had this like this and you came back the next day, this whole thing would be flooded. So you got to make sure it's always on the off position, all the way over off. The way I found that out was there's a screw on the top of here. That screw comes off. You can see inside of the chamber. Once you see inside of the chamber, you take all this apart. You can see when you turn this, you can see once it's on, it shows a little groove, like it opens up the chamber from here to there. It opens it up. What it off is supposed to keep it closed, or keeps this chamber from allowing fluid to go into the mixing chamber. Basically all is a motor that's inside of here, like a big whipped cream, let's say a blender blade. One blade that goes in here is 3 blades inside of there, and they spin and just whip the cream up and pushes it out this way. So the problem was the gasket that was holding the water from this chamber to go into this chamber, the gasket was I wouldn't say dry rotted, but it wasn't sealing it off properly. So what I did was I'd actually tried a couple different things, but finally what I wound up doing was I put a little bit of silicone, the kind, what is it, outdoor silicone. Like if you drill a hole on the outside of your house and you want to plug the hole up around the hole to keep, you know, ants and stuff from going in there, that's what I used. I used that, and that I put it on the shaft where the seal was supposed to hold the chamber. I kind of just sealed over all of that, but it has to be thin enough on the shaft so that it will fit back inside, because if it's too thick, it'll just scrape off, and then you'll have, you know, all this silicone out here that's all scraped off. So it's got to be thin enough, but at the same time it has to cover the whole area and a little bit more of the area where the gasket's at. I know it's kind of a little confusing, but that's what I did. Since I've done that, this thing has not leaked once. I have had no problems with it since then. And if your machine ever goes down, you know, it's a pretty easy fix. And I'll show you mine in working order. What I noticed too was with this plugged up, it draws about 14 watts, 14 to 17 watts, because it heats the fluid inside of here. So for me, seeing that it's in my house, my apartment, I had to install this switch. So whenever I'm ready to use it, I flip the switch. When I flip the switch, it turns it on. So now I'm ready to like say I may get in there, take a shower first, and then I'll get it heated up, and then I'll put my bowl underneath of there, open the lid, and turn her on. Oh, maybe I just had it on. So yeah, there she goes. So like I said, I haven't had any problems with her working since then. She's a little slow because I use a pretty heavy mixture. I kind of like my whipped cream real extra thick, so the cream comes out a little bit thicker than it would normally do. One of the other things you can do too is if you want to play with the creams, pull this, you can take the dial off and unscrew this right here. I think my hands are dry enough to do it. Let me see here. I tightened it on there. But you can take this off, unscrew it. Just, I mean, maybe a little pliers, just a screwdriver, flathead there. Unscrew that, and then the hole will be bigger. So say if you want to use different shaving cream soaps that are a little thicker and it might not fit through the skinny hole of this, then, you know, let me see if I can focus. See the different. See if I can get it to focus. Okay, different hole sizes. You can see that it gets really skinny and then it gets fat. That's the skinniest and fat. One other thing I wanted to show you was I found this on eBay too. It's a little ad poster of the LatherService. Found that on eBay. Picked that up. Figure it'd be nice to throw in the bathroom. People want to know what it is, and they can know what it does. I'm gonna see if I can send a copy of that to you. Maybe I'll make a copy of it, send it down there to you, because it'll be nice in your barbershop. But that's pretty much it, Steve. This is Epignosis. This is my little setup here, and I hope you like that. I like my lather machine just as much as you do. So look forward to seeing more videos. Thanks for watching.